Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Expeditions Viking. Alright, I think I've found the people that we can talk to, and let's go start with Thorkel Alvoldson here. A small group of young men and women from the outlying farms are practicing in Alvolder's old training ring. Let's watch them. Their enthusiasm is great, but their technique leaves much to be desired. Your herd could certainly teach them a thing or two. Mind if I join you? The war stops and they all turn to look at you. The oldest one, who you recognize as Idas's youngest son, who's constantly getting punched here. The oldest one, who you recognize as Idas's youngest son, answers, "We would be honored." The youngest kid, a girl from one of the most distant areas on your Skypreda, nearly jumps with excitement. "Oh yes, Thane's people against the rest of us." And that is her right there. She's trained. Trained bannerman. Untrained bannerman. Untrained herdman. Untrained scout. Untrained hunter. Untrained healer. Untrained warrior. And untrained berserker. Alright. Well, there's some good cover right here, which might be pretty good, but we gotta take care of these two first, I think. Let's try a quick shot. Kettle. How did you... That's terrible. Okay, there we go. There's some. Unfortunately, she still has that... Oh, -4 of senses. Wow. Alright. You've got Tyr's Favor. Total damage resistance plus 25%. And Baldur's Favor. All followers get the status effect centered, immune to stunned, knocked down. Tactical move. Cleave. Shield hook. Tyr's Favor would be better. I wonder if there is a way that I can get you there, and then I could get a Slaver over there. It's kind of unfortunate that the symbols are getting covered up by the terrain a little bit here. How long does this last? Let's go ahead and invoke it. Not sure exactly how long that'll last. I'll move you there. Let's get you around the back. Flank this fellow. Not quite dead. I'll move you there for now. You have no ranged weapons. I already took a look, so let's stab you for a critical hit. Nice. I'll move you there, and attack. Can I get you there? I can. Flank you. Alright, no one else can really move, although... no one else can attack, so I guess we'll just end the turn. We've got a lot of people with ranged weapons, unfortunately. Ooh. Not good. You're all going to go after my heel. No, you decide to get... You didn't actually attack, okay? Ah, you just wanted to flank. You gonna wait to attack, or are you just moving into position? Okay, can I check to see if, Alright, Tyr's favor is still affecting us all. So that's good, at least. Alright, so I've got a lot of people flanked here, unfortunately. Do I get an attack of opportunity if, I shoot? I don't know. Well, let's see what happens. Yep, I do. Will I get a second one? Probably not. Dang it! There we go. Okay, I think that was actually worthwhile. Plus, I could actually move away from this guy now. Let's get you there. Relentless. No, can't move you. I could actually move you. Flank you. Makes a free attack at half damage. Flurry makes 2 attacks at half damage on the same target or on 2 different targets that each attempts to cause bleeding. Okay, you're flanked, which is unfortunate. These are the only 2 that haven't moved yet. I am still fatigued. Is this because of my armor? I wonder if that's because of my armor. Alright, well, I'll... Oh, nope. No attack of opportunity. Can't do anything there, though. Can't actually do that one. So just attack. What if you are still up, and I can't move you, unfortunately. Can't switch your weapons either. Alright, well, let's see how it goes. Yeah, that's fine. You're gonna shoot... Kettle? Uh-oh. Did not go after Kettle. Interesting. Healer is not moving in to heal anyone. Also interesting. Okay, well, let's get that free attack in. I can still do a lot of other things. I can still move, but I'm going to hold off on that for now. Do an aimed shot. I mean, I'd really like to take that guy out, so you know what? I'll just shoot him. There we go. Let's get you over here. Can I actually attack? Nope, attack of opportunity. Whoops. Ah, that's why, because I moved. That is unfortunate. You can't move. Well, let's just come in here and try to kill you. Ooh, that's some good damage there. You can move. I'm going to move you over here. Come over here and do some healing. Oh, wow, that is some good healing. That is really good healing on her. Alright, unfortunately, I think someone might go down. Well, she didn't. Okay, good. Alright, you're either 2 axes or 1 axe. So, just move you over here. Hello! I don't know if I can attack from there. Just move you over there. Although I probably should have healed her up. Should be okay, though. %36% chance to hit. Yeah, probably not gonna hit. Aimed shot. 95%. Yeah, provokes attack of opportunity. Removes combat-specific status effects. I'm kind of disappointed that you can't cure multiple times, and unfortunately Restore only has 3 charges total. I need you to hide over here, I think, so that you don't get killed. Yeah, that probably was not smart on your part. Whomp. Okay, you have a light fracture head. After the fight, the fallen get back on their feet. You can tell the kids learned a lot from their defeat. Sweet. Idis's son gives you a respectful nod. Her boys have always been well behaved. Thank you for the fight, Elmadretta. Do you want to go again? No, not right now. I have business elsewhere. The kids get back in their ring and resume their own practice. There are always people training here. Come back anytime if you want to try a new move in a safe environment. Oh, that's actually pretty good. In fighting trim finished. Oh, so one other thing. Let's see. Quest log. So I think we can... Old debts. Okay, yeah, let's keep that one. The frail one. Seek out the get ya in the cult house and ride. Can I? Nope. Okay, so recruit at least. Okay, let's see. Consider offering gunner. All right. No, we want this one as the active one right now, I think. And yeah, it does now show up there. All right. But I noticed that Halda we could talk to. Let's go over here and see what she has to say.
Why, hello, my dear. Yours is a face I don't see too often. Do you need old Hulda's help?
How are you doing today?
Oh, my old bones miss the summer, but I get by. How very nice of you to ask, sweetheart.
I expect I'll be heading into trouble soon. Can you give me a remedy against wounds? Is there anything you need done around the place? If you're short on herbs right now, perhaps we could gather some. Some of my herdmen have been injured. Will you treat them? Is there anything you need done around the place?
Let's see. We used to grow all sorts of herbs around here. The wet earth was perfect for it. So much for a plant to live on. But nowadays, the herbs are gone, and Roskva has to go far into the forest in search of the right plants. I enjoy, to be honest, gathering herbs. I like the silence. I know you do, sweetie, but it takes so long. It would be easier if we could grow our own herbs again. Of course, there is another option. Instead of focusing on matters of the health, we might cater to the matters of the spirit. The gods like sacrifice, those who pay tribute to the spirits, and the gods are favored in battle. You might offer the gods more sacrifices out here in the bog. Oxen, horses, people perhaps in due time. The spirits congregate in this place, and they will appreciate such offerings, be certain of that.
I expect I'll be heading into trouble soon. Can you give me a remedy against wounds?
I would suggest if you expect to get wounded where you're going, just don't go. Ah, but I know there's no stopping you young women when your mind is made up. All right, I'll see what I have.
The old witch disappears briefly into her burrow. When she emerges again, she's holding 2 small corked jars.
Try these, my dear. They'll numb you up, keep you on your feet until you're safe enough to get some real treatment.
You've received a numbing tincture. All right.
What's that? Is the thegn herself offering to go foraging for me? Things sure have changed since your father was in charge. If you're serious, you can pluck some flowers for me around the village. I'll use them to make you something special for your trouble.
New quest, wilted flowers. Bring Halda some flowers from the graves, some flowers from near the animal pen, and some flowers from the beach. Well, I've already picked some of those flowers.
I'm short on 3 different plants, all flowers that bloom year-round.
I wonder if this is a incorrectly stringed thing, since I asked if she had any, if there was anything she needed around here, and then a different conversation brought me into something that I would expect to be the response to that. But, I don't know, we'll see.
All flowers that bloom year-round. One grows on the beach, one grows near the graves, and the third is usually found near animals.
I've picked some of those flowers. The old witch cackles like an old door in need of grease.
Let me see. Those are the ones. Now, why would you go around picking flowers off the graves unbidden, Never mind.
Give her the beach flowers. Give her the grave flowers. And give her the animal pen flowers.
Perfect. This is a pretty little flower, don't you think? Not the kind of thing you'd expect to grow out of a pile of dung. Here, take this flask, as promised. This drink will make you right up. Will wake you right up if you're feeling sluggish. Just don't overdo it.
And a sleep near tonic. And 3 skill points.
Nice.
Okay, so this is just like a constant thing that we can do. Probably need to wait for the flowers to grow again, but some of my herdmen have been injured. Will you treat them?
Oh, the poor dears. Of course I'll help. Here, let me see.
An hour or so later.
There you go. Just let that sit. Time and sleep will take care of the rest.
I'll swing by once in a while. Hey, she's healthy. All right. Apparently, I have destroyed everyone else's morale, except for Kettle, who is now at 5. I don't know. Alright. So that is Halda. There was other people. Beldefer, of course. Oh, right. Up here. Helmfrider, Kraxon. Yeah, this part of the game really does... Oh, hello. What the hell are those? And where am I? There I am. Loot container, character very low. I'm getting some valuables out of them. I have no idea what those... Are these, like... people that I... Are those where the people died in the attack? That might be. Yeah. I don't know if that's a bug or not. I'm going to get these before I go talk to that fellow up there, though. Yeah, there's a couple down here. 158. Wow. Holy crap, I'm getting tons of valuables. This is awesome. That's probably their, based on their level, then. Oh, I should have looked to see what that actually said about those. They don't all seem to have left something, but I'm good with that. I mean, I got a good, like, 500 valuables out of all of that. That's pretty awesome. All right, Helmfurter. All right, who's right on my back? Good day, Elmendretta. Do you need anything? I'm preparing to mount an expedition to the west. Aye, so I've heard. I'd join you if I could, but you know how it is with my leg. Leg problem or no, we could use a man like you. Aye, thank you, but I'd only slow you down. Anything interesting to happen while I've been busy? Well, Bjorgdis has been wringing her hands more than usual about her daughter's illness. I reckon you might want to ask her about it, if nothing else, than for Nafia's sake. So how about this weather, huh? It's been better. It's been worse. The wife is none too happy about the cold, but I'm always glad to warm her. I should get on with it. Okay, interesting. And... Sigridur Manadaughter. Damn, look at all the valuables that I found. Well, Met, is there anything I can do for you? How goes the hunt these days? Deer is scarcer than usual on account of the wolves. But on the other hand, I can't loose an arrow without hitting a grouse in this season, so I'm not complaining. Things will get more difficult in the spring when Kettle leaves with you. We'll have to work a little harder, Lyotter and I. Is there anything I can do to make it easier? Have you talked to your uncle about the wolves? I think he was planning to do something about them. If the wolves were gone and the deer came back, that would put us in a good spot. I'd like you to join me on my expedition. Sigridur shifts her weight uneasily. Would you now? Elmendretta, I'm honored by your offer, but I wouldn't make the same mistake my mother did. She thought she could be a shield maiden and still have a family, but she was wrong. A woman must choose. I've made my decision. I haven't told anyone else this, but Lyotter and I are trying for a child. Have been for some time now. I'm staying home to build a family. I've been thinking about getting some construction started. That's a good idea. We've evidently been sitting on our hands for too long if people like Skule think they can bring us down with petty sneak attacks. I think it's time you decide what to do about the space in front of the longhouse. Lyotter and I would love to have a decent market close to home where we could sell our pelts and meats. On the other hand, it's been sort of useful as a meeting place in the past. Perhaps it could be turned into a landsmoot of our own. It would certainly send a good signal to the outlying families. Who else should I talk to about improving the village? Torfinn would be the most important voice to hear in this matter, I'd say. I'm sure he has some ideas. Wondering if that's actually supposed to be a TH there, because I actually do know someone whose name is Thorfinn. Other than that, perhaps you should ask old Halda what she thinks. That old bog out there could be put to better use. I'll let you know if anything comes up. And here's Torfin. Torfin is in his shop teaching one of the boys of the village the proper use of an adze. They appear to be working on an oar. As you enter, he holds up a hand in greeting. I love that portrait. That is a fantastic portrait. Good work, kid. Just keep at it like that until this side is done. I have to talk to the thegn, but I'll be right back. He stretches his back and comes over to shake your hand with a wide smile. I believe I have you and our friends to thank for returning my wife's jewelry. What can I do to repay this debt of gratitude? What are you working on? I have a lot of work now fixing and replacing all the things that were broken or stolen in the raid. Right now I'm showing little Bjorn how to make a new oar for his father, after the old man broke it across the back of a raider. Ha! Did we suffer a lot of damage? Aye, it seems like those bastards managed to start a lot of fires and kick in quite a lot of doors. Veldafer is working on some replacement locks, so I'll be busy installing new doors when he's done. I'm not sure that doors at this time actually had locks. I mean, not like mechanical locks. I think they were usually like latches. Although maybe that's what he is making. I'm sure you're not just here to check up on the repair work, though, are you? I'm mounting an expedition and I need a new longship. He claps his hands together and flashes you a wide grin. Oh, my dear woman. I have been waiting for you to come to me with this task since your father's ship went with him into the afterlife. My master built that ship when I was just a young boy. I've always dreamt of completing such a project myself. That was a glorious vessel in its day, fast and durable. But I think I can build on that design and surpass my old master. What type of ship will you make? It'll be a snekya, like your father's ship. A thin warship with a shallow keel. I'll put it in 24 rowing benches so there's room for both your herd and some thralls. I will not be a raider. My ship must be a trade vessel. Nah, let's go with it. Thorfinn smiles. Very good. I'll make sure to leave plenty of room for cargo. That works. Of course, it will still need to be built as a warship. The position of our village gives us certain obligations, as I'm sure you're well aware. What do you need? Well, timber, first and foremost. You'll need to choose a tree that I will use to form the keel, the stems, the sterns, and the hull. Our nearby forest has several grand old trees that would each make for a fine ship. If you want me to undertake this project, I will meet you in the forest and help you choose a suitable tree. If I start immediately, I should be able to have your ship ready by the late spring. What kinds of wood are you looking for? The carpenter strokes his beard. Let's see. Oak is the most common. It's a heavy and durable timber that will make for an intimidating vessel. Elm is a little lighter and more flexible. Could be used to make a slightly broader ship to haul a lot of cargo. Perhaps spruce would be a good choice. It's a lighter material that would produce a fast ship. I will pick particular types of lumber for the different parts of the ship to ensure that every component is made with the best possible wood, but the principal material will have a great influence on the qualities of the finished vessel. Anything else? We'll need sails sewn. I'll ask Gerda and her girls what they can do. I'll need some new tools. My master's tool set is worn by age and shamefully outdated. Torfinn's attention seems to slip off into the distance. Her husband, Veldafer, would be happy to help me with that. Would be happy to help me with that. I'll need to produce a steering oar, some sort of anchor. He notices your apprehensive look at the growing list of errands. Oh, this is nothing you need to worry about. I'll make all the arrangements. This all sounds good. I can't wait to see what you can do. This had better be an magnificent ship. I want to make an impression on our neighbors. This all sounds good. I can't wait to see what you can do. Meet me in the forest near your uncle's house when you have time. We'll pick out some timber and get started. Okay. Find at least 3 different trees in Skjern Forest, and new goal, find all usable trees in Skjern Forest. Oh, hello, Sigurdur. Sigurdur walks up to you at a brisk pace and stops abruptly at a respectful distance. Helmandretta, I found something you may need to deal with. What's going on? As she spends most of her days roaming the countryside, Sigurdur tends to know what's happening in your lands better than anyone else. I've come across a group of travelers camping out in the forest. I can't tell if they're armed, so I thought I'd better stay clear for now. How many are there? I saw 4 in the camp, but there was too much baggage for just the 4 of them. I think there must be 6 or 7. What colors do they wear? All sorts, nothing that identifies them as a fighting unit. We have to deal with this at once. Sigurdur lets out a shallow breath and she seems to have held in for a while, which condenses in the cold into a wispy cloud between her. Yatir and I will keep an eye on them until you get there. Sigurdur checks the knife in her belt as she turns on the spot, strides away towards the forest. Okay. Find the forest camp and decide how to deal with the travelers. And new quest, unwanted guests. Alright. Now, there was also something about going back and talking to Halda again, so let's go do that. I do like that all the people around here have names. There are no just townsperson or something like that. Alright, let's go follow me as I run. Okay. She doesn't have anything new to say. Alright. They're all still laying where I left them. That's a little disconcerting. Alright, I'm sure it's okay, though. Alright, well, when we come back, I want to go search out Scairn Forest, and we will be doing that next time. See you then, everyone.